Association of Gambian Students in India. I would now invite my co-host to further introduce herself. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. May I confirm my audibility, please? Once again, I extend my warm greetings to you all. I am Fatih Faye, Deputy Education Minister, and I'll be co-hosting tonight's event alongside with David S.G. Thank you. So we'll just kickstart the event. I believe it's now a norm in Gam-Ind, so I will urge each and every one of you to kindly take a minute of your time to do your own individual prayers.
Okay, may the Almighty accept all of our prayers. With this, we would like to kickstart our event. And then I'd like to say, on behalf of the 9th Executive Council of the Association of Gambian Students in India, it is my pleasure, my utmost pleasure, to welcome all of you to this historic launching of our Writers Clinic. Tonight, we set ablaze probably a beginning for the movement, a movement that will nurture creativity and a movement that will amplify our voices to shape the minds of our society. With this, we would like to hear from the opening remarks from our president. But before that, just to give you a brief insight of who exactly this man is. Our president, the president of the 9th Executive of the Association of Gambian Students in India, born in Kerserin, obviously with roots in Kiang Masembe, Sajo A.K. Jaji. He has always been a symbol of excellence. He has always been a symbol of service. He has always been a symbol of integrity. From his early school days in Sukuta 1C of Newsrat, he excelled as a top student, a top debater, a poet, a leader, earning both national and international recognition. Today, he is an aeronautical engineering student in India. He continues to inspire through academics, debates, and his student service. He was elected as president of the 9th Executive Council of the Gam-Ind Association of India, of the Gambian students in India, and he leads with vision, he leads with inclusivity, and he leads with accountability. Sajo A.K. Jaji, leading with purpose, building, and vision. With this, we'd like to introduce Mr. President to open this launching for us. Mr. President, you're welcome.
May I confirm my audibility? So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all of you that are present here. And on behalf of the 9th Executive Council of the Association of Gambian Students in India, it gives me the immense pleasure to welcome you all to the official launch of the Writers Clinic of Gam-Ind. Anyway, I don't think it was very much necessary to give all those accolades to me. However, this initiative is inspired by our belief that words are powerful tools. They shape our identities, define our societies, and leave footprints for generations to come. As Gambian students in India, we carry not only responsibility of academic pursuit, but also the duty of telling our own stories through poetry, essay, storytelling, and academic reflections. The Writers Clinic is therefore not just another program, it is a creative sanctuary for young Gambian voices to be nurtured, refined, and amplified. I'm particularly delighted to highlight that this dream is strengthened by our partnership with the Young Writers Association of the Gambia, UWAC. I've seen the president just joined us, who have been part of the UWAC with. You're most welcome, Honorable. So together we envision a literary bridge that connects Gambian students in India to the vibrant literary landscape back home. Through such collaborations, we hope to open doors for mentorships, program, publications, and greater visibility for our student writers. Today, we're not just launching a clinic, we are launching a movement of creativity, expression, and intellectual growth. I invite all of us to seize this opportunity, to seize this platform, write our stories, and let our words travel beyond borders. So in that regard, I welcome you all to this historic beginning, and thank you for being part of this crusade. Back to you, the moderators.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think there's not really much to be said about you. Nothing I said actually befits you. Not to brag or anything, but you're probably someone that if you want to mention most of the accolades you have, we could probably spend the entire day here. But thank you very much for that brief introduction of the Writers Clinic and introduction of yourself. With that, I'll let my co-host join.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute honor to introduce to you a prolific writer whose craft goes far beyond words on a page. He is not only a master of language, but also a voice of depth, vision, and impact. Through his works, he has challenged perspectives, inspired thoughts, and given life to stories that continue to resonate with many. Please, I urge you all to kindly join me in welcoming this icon, the Information and Public Relation Officer of the Young Writers Association of the Gambia, and Sujata.
Yes, speak to them. Thank you so very much. I will first of all, it's Ansujata anyway, the PRO of the Young Rights Association of the Gambia. First of all, my apologies for the entire team. It's like the usual thing. The network is failing me using my phone, so I had to use the president's phone. Thank you so very much. I hope I'm audible over there. Thank you. Honorable Chair, I don't know how many minutes do I have to briefly say something about the Young Writers Association of the Gambia. Maybe if I can know that I prepare something for closely like 2-3 minutes. But I don't know how many minutes am I giving for this talk. Please.
Yes, you may take 3 minutes if it's not a problem to you.
Okay, thank you. So thank you so very much. Once again, I'm Ansujata. It's just looking at something brief about the Young Writers Association of the Gambia that began its inception somewhere 2012 by some very visionary young Gambians who believe that the future of this country also can be built on imaginative writing, more especially creativity. We know the stance of writers when it comes to development. So people that have been talented using with the hand, obviously, especially among the young people, we feel they also should have a platform wherein they can at least showcase their talent, where also we look at collectively how to nurture, inspire, and promote that literary aspect of a talent among young Gambians. And today we'll say proudly, since its inception, that's a decade ago, the Young Writers Association has a membership of more than 300 people. Even because we know that young people have so much passionate they are. So much passionate they are. Look at the things that they do. You'll be very much amazed. And then, since the Young Writers establishment, we are able to build that very vibrant literary culture in the Gambia, wherein we organize capacity building trainings where we equip our young people with skills needed to write, edit, publish books, as well as also present their work. We've also been hosting book fairs and literary festivals where we recognize the work of our established writers as well as our emerging writers. That being said, not excluding our poets, of course, the great work they've been doing in the Gambia, obviously. These book fairs and literary festivals are meant purposely to celebrate them. As, we believe as young people, it's not only a time after the death of people that they are needed to be celebrated, but while they live, especially people who have dedicated a chunk of their lives to ensure that young people have a platform wherein they can showcase this of their talents. So those book fairs were made to at least celebrate it. And also The Young Writers Association of the Gambia also have been also supporting book launches, even though looking at the economy, being young and also striving to make our account a little bit strong. Financially, we are not, I have to be a little bit honest, we are not able to support that grade wise. But when it comes to um, um, the human resource support, we are always there for them. And sometimes where we need to knock onto people's doors to be able to support them financially, we've done that. So this is also something very much great. Aside that, also we have been engaged in a series of promoting the culture of reading and critical thinking among young people. As we speak, in fact, just this morning we had a training where we are training some people, close to 30 people. We are training them. This one is supposed to go today and tomorrow. Where we're training them on, or we are training them on fiction writing and creative writing as well, poetry writing and spoken word poetry as well. In fact, this morning that's what we are doing, and the session is continuing tomorrow. So this part of the things that we are inculcating in them is the culture of reading and critical thinking as well. I'm seeing someone signaling me this time. I don't know if the chair is signaling me that it's time. But anyway, just to run it down, there's a few things you need to know about the Young Writers Association of the Gambia. We are just more than an association. It's a movement. We believe, it's a family already now. It's a home where we have a vision for a brighter future, where young voices are heard, Gambian stories are told, and Gambian youths are at the center of shaping the nation's literary and cultural heritage. So this with a lot more, I have prepared to at least buttress more on what the Young Writers Association of the Gambia is all about and some of the things that they do. But because of the time, I know we are very much time-minded people. I will draw the curtains here and thank you once again for the opportunity you've given us, for the partnership, and the great work you two is doing over there. We are very much proud of you, to be honest. Once again, I am Ansujata, the Public Relations Officer of the Young Writers Association of the Gambia. Thank you so very much.
We are indeed honored, Mr. Ansu, to have you within our midst. We are pretty sure that all the accomplishments of the Young Writers Association cannot really be penned down in a speech that is supposed to be given in 3 minutes. We are sure that if we give you this platform, you can go on and on and on, giving us the achievements, and then we will not complete this today. But then we are really grateful to the Young Writers Association. And then we are also looking forward to working hand in glove with you, with everything that is to come, that we are sure we would make an impact in one way or the other. Because Gambia, as we say, we are big. Even though the Young Writers Association is big as well, but there's two big ones that never amount to anything small. With this, my co-host will lead you on the next on our agenda. Ms. Fatah, can you?
Thank you, Mr. Gill. Next on our agenda, we love to invite our able Secretary General to give the presentation of the Gam-Ind Writers Clinic.
I hope I am audible. All right, thank you. Greetings, His Excellency Saja A.K. Jaju, Chief Launcher, Mr. K. Vice Juara, fellow members of the 9th Executive Council, my dear Young Writers Association of the Gambia, members here present, and all members of the Association of Gambian Students in India. It is with great honor that I come before you all in the position of a Secretary General to give a brief presentation of the Writers Clinic of Gam-Ind, for which its launching we are all here for. That's it. So, what is the Writers Clinic? The Writers Clinic of Gam-Ind is a creative initiative under the 9th Executive Council designed to nurture young Gambian writers in India. It provides a platform for students to refine their skills in poetry, storytelling, essays, speech writing, inspirational quotes, and academic writing, with opportunities for publication in Gambian media such as The Standard, Korea, The Point, and the Alcamba Times. The clinic creates a space where writers can connect, learn from each other, grow in their craft, and stay inspired together. In short, that is what the Writers Clinic is all about. And then moving forward, the Writers Clinic was established under the 9th Executive Council. It seeks to connect Gambian students in India with the broader Gambian literary landscape, creating a bridge where ideas, stories, and creativity can flow freely between the diaspora and home. So the aims and objectives of the Writers Clinic. The Writers Clinic aims at discovering and refining literary talent among Gambian students, to provide mentorship and peer review opportunities, equip members with creative and academic communication skills, prepare students for national and international competitions, archive Gambian students' literature for posterity, These are the aims of the Writers Clinic, which brings all Gambian students in India under one forum where they'll be able to share their expertise in writing and as well guide them on how to be better writers and as well prepare them for competitions, both national and international. Also serving as a forum where the pieces of Gambian students here can be kept for further usage. On to the next, please. The goals of the Writers Clinic includes to build a sustainable community of writers within Gam-Ind, publish anthologies, newsletters, and literary works by students, groom writers who contribute to Gambia's literary and intellectual culture, collaborate internally to produce quality speeches, official documents, and creative content. The partnerships of the Writers Clinic of Gam-Ind includes internal Gam-Ind ministries, whereby Gambian students here in India would collaborate in supporting in communications, capacity building, and logistics. Then to the external world, whereby external literary associations will be brought into the picture, where we would collaborate with them. For example, the Young Writers Association of the Gambia, who have already stand with us in partnership for the Writers Clinic. Soon we'll be sharing the partnership message with you all. Then also publishing and media platforms, which will provide opportunities for publication and exposure, where other student literary clubs in India would collaborate on debates, poetry slams, and other competitions. So that is all about the Writers Clinic. Stay tuned. Soon the link will be shared, and then we encourage you all to come and join us. Going forward, I am Moses or Basin. Thank you all. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moses. Thank you very much to the Secretary General of the Association of Gambian Students in India. Your words are well heard. Your ideas are well put to place. We have seen what the 9th Executive Council has brought forward, and we stand with it. I hope everybody in this gathering or in this meeting will be a part of this great initiative. But then every great beginning obviously deserves a guiding hand. And today, we as an association are privileged to have such a hand in our midst. I guess Luncher is not just a prolific writer. It's someone, what we call a custodian of words. It's someone who is a custodian of ideas. It's someone who can be a custodian of imaginations. Through his works, he has demonstrated that writing is not just an art. It's just something that forces, or like something that educates, something that inspires, and something that transforms society at large. So it is not only fitting that someone whose pen will continue to shape the minds of the members to host this, but today we will tell you who this is. Ms. Spotify, could you tell us who exactly this launcher is?
From Sanjal Kani Kunda, Upper Body came a voice that began in the quiet halls of St. Peter's Technical High School and later grew at Gambia College, where English and agriculture became his foundation.
This voice taught English and literature, but he could not be contained in the classroom. It began to flow onto pages, spilled beans in 2022, Mr. Corruption in 2023, an obelisk for Grandpa, the same that year, and before the raping, reaching the world in 2024.
It joined with other voices in Songs of the Soul and stood tall with Gambian legends like Len Repeaters and Tijan Sal, yet remained youngest among them.
The only Gambian, the only Gambian, only one, the only Gambian to enter the Chinua Achebe Literary Festival anthology. Winner of awards both at home and abroad. He's been crowned twice as the most prolific writer of the University of the Gambia.
Today,
that voice is here with us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we present to you
President of the Young Writers Association of the Gambia,
Mr. Kayla S. Joara. Welcome, sir.
Hello, I think that was too much. You guys already made me nervous, so I don't know how far to go to make sure I do not disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely an honor to be among you here, great minds, people who are committed to academic excellence and never giving up on this track. One day, inshallah, you will make it there. Distinguished members of the 9th Executive Council of Gambian students in India, guests represent here, literary minds here, lovers of literature and every form of writing. I'm greeting you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I must say I'm very, very honored to be here. Once again, not just as a Gambian among Gambians, but being selected out of the hundreds, if not thousands of Gambians who are capable of doing this to be the chief launcher of this Writers Clinic. An initiative that I believe is not just about the power of words or the pleasure that is derived from it, but also to promise us that tomorrow we will have a set of Gambians who are well rooted with the pen. So I am definitely honored. Yes, going through the aims and objectives or the goals of the Writers Clinic, I realize this is not just a platform for young people. Though it is a platform, but I believe it is more than that. I believe it is a vision. And this vision is here to nurture, to refine, and elevate the voices of Gambian students studying in India. And these voices are voices we hope tomorrow will echo through the newspapers of the Gambia, through our books, our national policies, and perhaps even the history itself. So tomorrow we will remember you as people who have definitely dealt well with the pen. Yeah, though we live in a digital world today, narratives still define nations. We understand countries like Nigeria have part of their nation known because of works of people like Achebe, works of people like Wal Soyinka, people like Christopher Okigbo, people like Bushi and others. So definitely pens have a way of bringing the names of nations to the global charts. And I believe with this writers clinic, which is of course not like the medical clinic we know no writer is sick. But I believe the mission is to see to it that writers are empowered, writers are motivated, writers are mentored and guided, so they will be able to say their stories, their own stories. Now, because the best way to say to represent a people is when you write, when they themselves write their own stories. So these stories that we are going to write are going to reflect our own truths. They are going to represent ourselves. They are going to be our identity. And also of our identities, they are going to show our dreams and our resilience through hardship. And I don't think there is a better place to begin than among scholars who are committed to academic excellence and creative expression. This is what Writers Clinic is about. So, to the 9th Executive Council, I want to tell you this initiative is timely and it is very, very vital. Reading through the objectives of the Writers Clinic, I can't help but be amazed. Because when you look at it, at the center of it, it is aimed to discover talent. And once it is discovered, then to mentor it and develop it and be able to prepare this mind that will be able to narrate their own stories. I remember this statement from my angel that the most heavy thing to carry is an untold story. The body of an untold story is the heaviest thing to carry. So I want to commend the 9th Executive Council of the Gambian students in India for this very brilliant idea. And again, to the founders of this clinic and the 9th Executive Council, I commend your foresight definitely in connecting Gambian students in India with platforms and media houses in the Gambia like the Standard. So we do not see that you people are separated, but you are connected with us. But not only Standard newspaper, but the Point newspaper, Korean newspaper, the Alcamba Times, also signing MOUs with the Young Writers Association of the Gambia, as well as the UDG Debate Association. These are profound steps to show that you people are not disconnected from where you come from. You are connected, and forever you will be part of us, and we will also be part of you at all times. So now, to the students who are studying in India, whether your gift lies in poetry, whether it lies in storytelling, whether it lies in debates, whether it lies in article writing, whether it lies in technical writing or professional writing, depending on who you want to say it, this is your moment. I mean, this is your time, this is your opportunity. So grab it. Like we said, the pen is mightier than the sword. So let us take this opportunity and express ourselves. Let us make the pen speak for us. Let this space, this Writers Clinic, be a space of growth, of collaboration, of purpose. Write with discipline, write with passion, and write with your nation in mind. And with that, it's my distinct honor, ladies and gentlemen, and definitely a pleasure as well. A man from Badi, a man from a place where the bow is more celebrated than the pen. Receiving these accolades from you now, it gives me goosebumps. And I must say, it is definitely one that I will never forget. And I have the honor, with permission and support of the Almighty, and my parents for the support throughout the years, my family, my friends and colleagues who have always stood behind me, supporting my writing process till I get to this level. I declare the Writers Clinic of Gam-Ind officially launched. Thank you very much for the honor. You will always stay in my heart. Thank you.
Sajwara, thank you very much. I think one of the things that you put out was the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is definitely mightier than the sword, because the sword one can only conquer through force, but the pen would always conquer through ideas. The sword would just end the life, but the pen would inspire generations. Wars may also shape the borders, but our words will shape nations. The sword will bring fear, but then the pen will always bring wisdom, will bring unity, and will always bring change. With that, we thank you very much for accepting this proposal and for launching the Gam-Ind Writers Clinic. From now on, we would like to invite the Vice President of the Association of Gambian Students in India, Mr. Maud Lewis, to give us our closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Modrigo. Assalamu alaikum and good evening to everyone that is watching from Gambia and beyond, and all the people in India. First, before I give the closing remarks, I want to say a very big congratulations to His Excellency Keba S. Juara for officially launching our Gam-Ind Writers Clinic. So, on behalf of the 9th Executive Council and all the members of the Association of Gambian Students in India, I say thank you very much for the upcoming hard work and dedication. Yeah, so going for the closing remarks, I want to say thank you to each and everyone who is present here today to witness this, I would say, one of the markings of the Association of Gambian Students in India. Because as our chief launcher said, the pen is more powerful than the sword. I think that phrase is something to remember. Thank you very much once again. I am Modu Lewis, the Vice President of the Association of Gambian Students in India, the 9th Executive. Thank you very much. Back to you, Mr. Moderator.
With this, I'm not the one declaring. Mr. Keba has declared that the Gam-Ind Writers Clinic is officially launched. This brings us to the closing of the launching of our Writers Clinic, and then we hope you all stay as we have a very important session coming up. With this, we would like to invite the. Oh, uh,
Mr. Moderator.
yeah.
Yeah, can I please present the certificate to our teacher?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you very much once again. To His Excellency Keba S. Juara, the President of the Young Writers Association of the Gambia, and the Chief Launcher of the Gam-Ind Writers Clinic. Your dedication and leadership in launching the Writers Clinic have been truly commendable. So this certificate that is presented to you recognizes your commitment and the successful launch of the clinic. Information Minister, can you present the certificate, please? His Excellency Kewa Eswa, this certificate is presented to you for your hard work and the dedication in launching the Gam-Ind Writers Clinic. On behalf of the 9th Executive Council and all the members of the Association of Gambian Students in India, we say thank you very much and we are very grateful. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much to everyone that has attended. This brings us to the end of the launching of our Writers Clinic. There you have it, officially launched. Now we have a very important event coming up, that is the webinar. I would call on the Education Department, specifically Mr. Education Minister, to take over from here.
Okay. Good evening, everyone from India, and good afternoon to all my fellow Gambians. First of all, I'll have to thank Mr. Keba Juara for actually honoring our call, and I'll also try to thank our able president, Mr. Sadio Dekita, for actually making this happen a reality as well. So, like, up next is the webinar where we have got even more valuable insight and discussion lined up for you. So stay tuned because like we are keeping the momentum going, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. So with this, I invite the host of the event, that is Mr. Yaja Hassan. Thank you very much.
Am I audible, please? Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good evening to each and every one of you. And welcome to our today's webinar on reproductive health awareness, organized by the Association of Gambian Students in India. My name is Yaja Hassani, and I'll be your moderator for this important and insightful session. I'm alongside with Ms. Fatfai. So I would like to invite Ms. Fatfai to introduce herself, please.
Well, hello once again, good evening, everyone. And here I am again, Fatfai, the Deputy Education Minister, and I'll be co-hosting alongside with Ms. Yaja Hassan on this wonderful event.
Thank you. And with that being said, before we go further, I would like to invite the President of the Association of Gambian Students in India, Mr. Sadio Jaji, for your opening remarks. Please, Mr. Jaji, over to you.